back again with another desperate purchase. As you all may have noticed, the HMT website had altogether removed the entire mechanical watches section up until about a couple of days ago, when a few mechanical hand-wound models like the Janta and the Sona were back. I think they were back in stock for like a second or two, but then they were at least listed, and the Kohinoors were nowhere to be found again. I don't know what the model is, but I'm sure they're creating a higher demand by keeping the stock contained to themselves. But people like me who are desperate to get their hands on HMT Kohinoors, the only route available right now is just to trust either the black market, or there is a seller called as a DIXOT HMT Kohinoor on Flipkart. So I found the dial color that I was really desperate to get, and without thinking I just purchased it, because if you see another video that I have posted before this, I have purchased a blue dial as well. A little update on that: I did return that watch, but I am getting it replaced. The seller is a good guy who has been in touch with me on WhatsApp, and he's helped me to return it and get it replaced with a transparent case back as it was advertised. So that is a really good thing. I'll post a video, an update video on the blue dial one as soon as it arrives. It just came in though, so I'll put in a video ASAP. In the meanwhile, let's look at the second purchase that I did, and it is the green dial Kohinoor, the sunburst green Kohinoor. Now, the community on Reddit has been really supportive to educate me about HMT watches and Kohinoors in general. So I know that this is a Franken model and it's not an authentic Kohinoor. A Franken or an AM, or whatever the term is. But I feel that if the quality is what you expect at the price, it's okay. I mean, the HMTs are not a luxury brand anyways to begin with. For the blue dial one, I paid just about 2,000 rupees. So I honestly don't care if it's a Franken or something. I've seen straps that are over 2,000 rupees. So the strap alone on the blue dial watch was nice, good enough. And then, or the other components. So I'm sure the movements are anyways donkey's years old. They're about 40, 50-year-old movements. They must be coming in at peanuts. So somebody refurbishing it, giving it in a good case, and just supplying it at a time when the official website doesn't even post it online, I'm happy with that. So I made the second purchase of the green dial Kohinoor, and as you can see, it's a wonderful sunburst green. I presume it's a little bit darker than what HMT sells. I may be wrong, but I think I'm not. I know the fact that the lettering of Kohinoor, as you can see over here, is the one that gives away that this is not an authentic HMT watch. I'll tell you straight up, the blue dial was better than the green dial as far as the entire writing and the indices, everything goes. So I know for the blue dial, the Kohinoor, if you can see a little closely, the Kohinoor kind of slants down the way we used to write on boards in school. So it kind of goes a little downhill, and the hands are another thing that probably give away that this isn't an authentic HMT, apart from other things like the HMT logo here and the made in India. I think a couple of Kohinoors come with the made in India 0231, excuse me. A couple of flaws that I can see straight up. If you look at the crown or the bezel here, you'll see certain black dots which weren't present on my other blue dial one. There's a black dot here as well, and the loom shot here at the 3 o'clock mark has another black dot. So I am not as impressed as I was with the blue dial one. I love the dial, just the dial, but everything above it is not up to what I was expecting. The biggest flaw, though, I'll let you know in a moment. In a moment, the back is a. It's not a transparent back, and it wasn't advertised to be a transparent back, so that's fine. Even the quality of the back isn't what I'm expecting. A big surprise is the strap, though. Looking at all of the pictures of Kohinoors and other watches, I was pretty sure that the strap is something that you need to change on HMTs the minute they come in. So I've already purchased like 3 other straps, but I don't think this strap is that bad. For something that costs 3,000, I was really presuming that the strap, this particular metal strap, would have been quite flimsy, but it isn't. It's solid. It doesn't rattle so much, and the movement on the strap, it's kind of rigid, which is a good sign when it comes to metal straps. I mean, it's not the best, but I mean, come on, do you expect it to be the best at 3,000? So, it's got the HMT logo here. It's one of those clasps, the old school clasps. I like it. I really like it. But the biggest flaw is that the watch does not work. So I have, put in power, I've shaken it. I don't want to open it, but it just does not work. Even the screw, the feeling is not there. It doesn't. There's no teeth that I can see grinding when I turn the screw. So I can change the time, though, if I click it one position out. So that's about it, but it doesn't work. And yeah, so I will return it. And this time around, I am not getting a replacement. In fact, this time around, I am no longer gonna buy another DIXOT. I may just go to Bangalore if I'm that desperate. I may just go to Bangalore and just buy a couple of them from the various showrooms if I'm lucky enough to get my hands on a few. Or else I'll just make do with the blue dial one. I have a couple of more watches that are in order, and there are some watches that I have in mind that I want to purchase. So I'll keep them coming, and I'll keep the Kohinoor at the back end now that I have the blue dial. So I'm just going to be a little happy and content and not be a desperate 7-year-old who just wants to have, all of them together. So yeah, that was a quick, not a quick one, in fact. That was a review of the DIXOT HMT Kohinoor from Flipkart. This just about does it. But again, I still love the sunburst green dial. Let's hope I get an authentic one very soon. I'm sure there must be hundreds watching this video who want a real Kohinoor, who do not live in Bangalore, unfortunately. So fingers crossed, and thank you for watching.